This is Duke University.
Cree is a technology company. We're headquartered here in North Carolina. We've been around about 27 years. Cree is the leading US-based developer and provider of LEDs, LED lighting products. That covers such things as street lights, indoor lighting, industrial lighting, even residential lighting. Such products as the Cree LED bulb, for instance. We get asked often, how does the green marketing play into our products? And we've made a conscious decision not to market our products as green. There's been a lot of work done in the marketplace that demonstrates that many, especially consumers, equate green products to mean they cost more and they don't work quite as well. And that's not the case in our products. Our products may cost more, but the intent is for them to perform better. The companies that I see doing a good job in let's call it the new energy technology, clean energy technology, et cetera, are the companies that are focused on delivering a better experience. So Tesla's a good example, right? Their car is attractive. It has very high performance, right? That's attractive. Yes, it's an electric car, but the fact that it does things better is what I think makes them stand out. If you're going to sell something based on a cause because it's green or because it's sustainable, you're probably asking people to make a compromise. And people aren't willing to compromise long term. They're gonna seek out the best solution for their need or their desire. So I see Tesla going down that path. They've said, let's make it better, right? They've addressed the purchasing mechanisms. They've addressed the style and appearance of the car. And I think for different reasons, the solar industry is starting to get there, and the real reason is because that inherent value is starting to be delivered, right? The economics are starting to work on their own. They're also able to deliver some emotional appeal, which is good, and that being, I get to be my own power company, right? I get to generate my own power, and that's a very empowering, not to coin a pun, it's a very, very empowering value for the customer. The markets for Cree's products around the world can vary or can differ greatly. And probably the best examples are when we started down this journey of LED lighting, the folks in the United States weren't all that interested. There wasn't really a market. And I contrast that with our experiences in China, where there was a market mostly mandated by government policy. Now it was driven by the fact that there's an energy shortage, so saving energy is very important to their ability to grow their economy. But we had one market where it effectively was mandated, and in other markets where we were starting from zero. We were having to build a market from scratch. Now that the markets are a little more mature, the big differences we see are driven by the basic economics. In countries where electricity is very expensive, the market adoption is greater because the business case works faster, right? The argument's more compelling. In markets like the United States, where power is very cheap, it's harder to make that argument. But we embrace that challenge because that means we have to innovate the technology to make it cheaper and make the performance higher. The advice I would offer for any students that are looking to get into the high-tech game, especially what I'll call the revolutionary or very innovation-dependent game, is while it's useful to learn the way the industry works now, it's not all that valuable because it's going to change very quickly. I would focus on the basic skills, right? The basic science, the basic communication skills, or depending which area you're going to go into, right? Be able to add value as the market changes. Don't wed yourself to a process or wed yourself to an existing technology. Well, wed yourself to a problem, right? Something that needs to be solved, because that'll persist.